What did they get you to do?
They got me to keep practising and practising.
And what were you practising?
Lying down dead.
Action!
In 2007, 727 people were killed in accidents where speed was a contributory factor. The purpose of our advertising campaign is to try and get people to think about their driving in a different way and to really raise awareness about speeding, so we can bring these casualty figures down.
You know, it feels like I've got to a stage where his clothes are kind of distressed as per I've spent the term at school in them.
Okay.
So now I need to get to the point of they're distressed to the point of being rolled across tarmac. It's the story of a man who carries around a heavy burden, which is that he knocked over and killed a young child an unspecified number of years ago. And it's the story of his everyday life. He carries around an image that's burnt onto his cortex of the dead child in his head. It's a sad story about a man who's getting on with his life whilst carrying that weight around with him.
If you are speeding in a 30-mile-an-hour road and you do hit someone, if you're going above that 30-mile-an-hour limit, the chances of you actually fatally injuring, killing a pedestrian are much, much higher. And I suppose this ad is trying to get people to think about that, think about the consequences of them hitting someone if they were going above the speed limit, and the fact that they would have to live with that.
We've obviously imagined something a certain way, and then a director sees it with fresh eyes, and they tend to have a different take on it, or maybe have slight improvements. And in this case in particular, Andy kind of refined the script and I think particularly simplified it down to really its essence, where we perhaps added a few too many layers.
There might be a bit of that. It's rather than just a straight line. To my mind, it was important to distill the story down to its core insight, which for me was this one distinct memory of the child that's always there. Wherever the guy goes in his life, it's that one stark image.
There's still 50% of vehicles exceeding the limit in a 30-mile-an-hour road. I mean, the adverts have made a huge change since 1996, when we had 72% of people exceeding the 30-mile-an-hour limit, and a third of people exceeding it by more than 5 miles per hour. So really getting towards the fatal territory. So we've made a big difference already. We need to keep bringing it down.
It's trying to tell people not to go fast when they're driving, because you can knock down a child. Or in shorter words, kill your speed or live with it.